Mr. Speaker, the honorable members, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. The first order of the day, is the presentation of 2025 budget address by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu, Sokoto FCNA, to be moved by the honorable Majority Leader.
My name is Muhammad Bello Idris. I am representing Godaba North, and I am the Majority Leader of the House. Mr. Speaker, before I present my motion, I wish to beg for your allowance to respectfully recognize the presence in this honorable chamber of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, FCNA, and other executive entourage. To be specially recognized is also the leader of our great party, the APC, the presence of His Excellency, Dr. Aliyu Magataka Dawamako, Sarkin Yamma Sokoto, and member World Muslim League with headquarters at Birnin Makkah. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I also wish to recognize the presence of His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto and President General of Islamic Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Dr. Muhammad Saad Abubakar, CFR, MNI. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I would also like you to permit me to recognize the presence of the judicial arm of government being represented at this hallowed chamber by the Chief Justice of Sokoto State, Honorable Justice Muhammad Saidu Sifawa. Now I move my motion, Mr. Speaker. Honorable members may wish to record that His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, has forwarded a letter expressing his intention to present the 2025 budget address before this honorable house. Today, Friday, the 29th of November 2025. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, this presentation of budget is in pursuance of Section 121, subsection 1 and 2 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. Therefore, in light of the above, I wish to crave the indulgence of this honorable House to allow His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, FCNA, to present the 2025 budget address. I so present, Mr. Speaker.
Calling on the Honorable House to allow His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, to rise and present your 2025 budget address to the State Legislature in compliance with the provision of the Section 121, subsection 1 and 2 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. Those in support say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. It is now my honor and privilege to invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, FCNA, to come forward and present the budget speech for the fiscal year 2025. Your Excellency, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim wa sallallahu ala nabiyil karim. Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, members of the Sokoto State House of Assembly, our leader in the state, the former governor, distinguished Senator Aliyu Magatakardu Amako, Sarkin Yamman Sokoto, Sarkin Yakin Sokoto, Honorable Chief Judge and the Grand Kadi, Honorable Commissioners and members of the Sokoto State Executive Council, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, SSG, Head of Service, and Chief of Staff, Government House, Sokoto, the Chairman of our great party, APC, Honorable Sadiq Isa Achida, the largest party in Africa, local government chairman, head of security operatives in the state, chief executive of federal and state parastatals, permanent secretaries, district heads, religious groups, our party elders in the state, other distinguished personalities, peace be upon you all. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. May the benediction and salutation of Allah continue to be upon our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Fellow citizens of Sokoto State, it is with gratitude to Almighty Allah, who in His infinite mercy and wisdom spare our lives to witness yet another milestone in our quest for a stronger, united, and prosperous Sokoto State. As I today present the 2025 budget for the consideration of this honorable House. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, and indeed the good people of Sokoto State, we have every reason to thank Almighty Allah for giving us the opportunity on assumption of office to embark upon execution of laudable programs and projects which have direct bearing to our people. I have to, at this juncture, thank the Speaker and honorable members of this hallowed chamber for the speedy consideration and passage of all issues considered beneficial to Sokoto State brought before this honorable House since our assumption. This has indeed given us the opportunity to achieve this feat. Our harmonious working relationship is worthy of commendation. Review of the 2024 budget. The security challenges being experienced in some local government areas in the state remain our headache, despite the tremendous achievement recorded in many of them. We are determined to bring about accelerated economic growth and development within the shortest possible time. My administration remains focused on pursuit of required synergy and effective collaboration with all the security outfits, traditional rulers, religious leaders, and other key stakeholders in the state, so as to nip in the bud all the security challenges facing our rapid development as a state. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I am to state here that our effort towards tackling banditry is yielding positive results, as the successes recorded by our gallant security personnel is evidently very clear. This is as a result of our firm commitment to secure the state against all forms of criminalities. To this end, we have procured and distributed over 130 patrol vehicles to security agencies so as to enhance security operations in the state. To complement the good effort of our conventional security agencies, we have established community guard corps and provided them with all the necessary operational tools and logistics to enable them to support the conventional security agencies in securing the lives and the property of our citizens. We have also supported the Nigerian Air Force with logistics required for the operationalization of the airports in Sokoto State. On the issue of promoting Islamic affairs, which is the second in my 9-point innovative smart agenda, we have during the year under review constructed and renovated many mosques in the state, provided them with boreholes, carpet, as well solar system to the comfort of worshippers. We have also introduced monthly cash allocation to Jumu'at mosques amounting to 90 million naira per month. We have allocated food and cash assistance to imams, deputy imams, and the muazzim, as well as Malam Manzauri and grassroots preachers across the state. We have also introduced, equipped, trained, and operationalized the Hizbah board to address moral dissipation and social vices in our society. During their under review, we have constructed a lay asphalt to over 30 township roads. All the roads were commissioned by eminent personalities, and additional 40 are at various stages of completion and will soon be ready for commission, inshallah. In the area of housing, we are currently constructing 1,000 houses in Gidan Salenki and Wajaki, and have purchased 137 housing units built by the federal government in Kwanawa area. On the issue of accumulated gratuity of over 15 billion, which we inherited from the immediate past administration, I'm happy to inform you that we have changed the narrative, because I have since directed the release of 500 million naira monthly to settle the backlog of the unpaid gratuity. Similarly, we set aside another 300 million naira monthly to pay those retiring during my tenure, so that by the time we would have completed our tenure, no retiree will be left unpaid. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, our urban renewal programs is moving smoothly with a lot of successes being recorded. Sokoto City is now wearing a new look and very neat. Solar power street lights have been fixed in the city and the entire 23 local government areas in the state. Distinguished audience, it is a well-known fact that the recent removal of oil subsidy wasn't the hardship being faced by Nigerians. And in order to caution the effect of our people, we purchased 110 mass transit buses and taxi cars for intra and intercity services, in addition to 45 buses for interlocal government mass transit. Equally, we have purchased 1,000 motorcycles and 500 tricycles to be sold at a very subsidized rate. Similarly, we have during their under review distributed a number of palliatives to people across 23 local government areas of the state to further bring more succor to our people. We have purchased 280 trucks of rice containing 168,000 bags at the cost of 14.4 billion naira, which is currently being sold at highly subsidized rates across the 244 wards of the state. And inshallah, this program will be sustained. On the issue of social welfare, we have restored the monthly allowances of our brothers and sisters with disability and have reviewed upwards the allowances to 6,500 to 10,000 naira. Distinguished audience, you may recall when we took over the affairs of this state, the monthly assistance had been cancelled by the immediate first administration, and alhamdulillah, it is now been restored. On energy supply, which is a major driver of our economy, the present administration has awarded contracts for the completion of the independent power project in the state. I am optimistic that the project, if completed, will help in actualizing our dream of reviving our class industries in the state. We have equally embarked on the reconnection of 8 local government areas that have been without light for close a decade in the eastern zone of the state. I'm happy to mention this project has so far reached 80% stage of completion. In the area of poverty reduction, I'm glad to inform you that we have done excellently well in reducing idleness as well as youth restiveness in our state. As at now, we have trained thousands of our youth on many different skills across the state. If you may recall, verily, a week ago, we graduated another set of 500 trainees who received training under the Department of Community Development of Ministry of Local Government Affairs and Chieftaincy. Similarly, government has provided livelihood grant to economically active households, as well as social cash transfer to the poor among us. We have so far documented 9,000 beneficiaries that will start receiving grant next week, inshallah. On the agricultural sector, which is the major employer of labor in many parts of northern Nigeria, we have distributed fertilizer, herbicides, pesticides, farm implements such as tiller machine, seedlings, and other farm input free to our farmers, and all in our attempt to support food production in the state and the country at large. Efforts are also on top gear to rehabilitate our major irrigation sites, such as Lugu Dam in Wurno local government and Kore irrigation scheme. Contracts have already been awarded to that effect. Distinguished audience, when we came on board, Sokoto and its environs were suffering from acute shortage of water, and the state water board was pumping untreated water to public taps because of the lack of treatment chemicals. Alhamdulillah, that has become history. And to further ensure we provide water to other areas of the state, we have awarded contract for the completion of 4 major water schemes inherited by Wamoko administration, namely Tamaji, Mana, all the airports, Rogalima areas, and and are now at the final stage of completion. In the area of rural development, we have awarded contract for the construction of feeder roads in all the 3 senatorial zones in the state, most of which have been completed. We are equally installed solar power street light in all the 23 local government areas in the state. On education, this administration had during the year under review executed many projects that include construction of schools, renovation of the dilapidated structures, prohibition of instructional materials, payment of examination fee for the state indigent, as well as furniture to many schools across the state. We have paid all the outstanding bills for local and international students of tertiary institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, on the sector, we have sustained health education, immunization against the communicable diseases, treatment and disease control, as well as prohibition of pre-medical care to our pregnant mothers and other children across the state. Year 2025 budget outlay. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in line with existing budgetary standard and prevailing fiscal projection, the 2025 budget stands at 526 billion 882,142,484 naira 39 kobo, which is TAC transformation and infrastructure sustainability budget. The sum of 176 billion 295,602,130 naira 14 kobo is for the current, while 349 billion 386,540,354 naira 25 kobo is for capital expenditure. This translates into capital project taking the largest share of 66% of the total budget, while 44% goes to recurrent, comprising of new minimum wage of workers in the state, payment of pension and gratuity for our senior citizens, as well as overhead costs of reigning government. In the same vein, education sector gets the largest share of the 2025 budget, followed by the health sector. Distinguished audience, the highlight of the budget is as follows. Opening balance, 112 billion 607 million 763,065 naira 21 kobo. Recurrent revenue, 258 billion 946 million 298,906 naira 89 kobo. Government share of FAC, 216 billion 502 million 103,000 77 naira 49 kobo. Independent revenue 42 billion 444 million 195,829 naira 40 kobo, while the current expenditure stands at 176 billion 295 million 602,130 naira 14 kobo. Personnel costs 64 billion 661 million 91,739 naira 44 kobo. Other recurrent costs 111 billion 634 million 510,390 naira 70 kobo. Other non-debt recurrent 86 billion 265 million 147 million 352 naira 31 kobo. Debt service 25 billion 369 million 363,038 naira 39 kobo. Transfer to capital account 195 billion 258 million 459,941 naira 96 kobo. Other receipts 154 billion 128 million 80,812 naira 29 kobo. Aids and grant 14 billion 676 million 222,781 naira 12 kobo. Capital Development Funds CDF receipt 139 billion 455 million 857,731 naira 17 kobo. Capital expenditure 349 billion 386 million 540,354 naira 25 kobo. Total revenue 525 billion 682 million 142,454 naira 39 kobo. Total expenditure 526 billion 882 million 152,434 naira 34 kobo. Conclusion. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm indeed highly grateful to honorable members for your kind audience, for allowing me to discharge this statutory responsibility. I sincerely cherish your diligence and commitment to the overall development of our dear state. I'm also profoundly thankful to all the key functionaries across the arms of government for their support and cooperation. No doubt, our modest successes in all the areas of human endeavors speak volume of the effort and sacrifices of all public functionaries serving our dear state in different capacity. I thank you individually and severally for your unveiling support and dedication. I also sincerely cherish the immense support and goodwill of our royal fathers, my leader, my role model, distinguished Senator Aliyu Magatakaddawa Moko, for fatherly advice. Our royal fathers, elder statesmen, religious leaders, for the tremendous goodwill our administration has been enjoying. I dare say that the support I have enjoyed from the people of Sokoto State is an outstanding one in the history of democratic governance. I will not conclude my speech without expressing my sincere appreciation to civil servants of Sokoto State for their support to the present administration. It is in this regard I feel highly delighted to announce that we will implement new minimum wage. It is in this regard I feel highly delighted to announce that we will implement new minimum wage of 70,000 by January 2025, inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inform you that Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inform you that of all the projects we have executed, we did not borrow a kobo. We did not borrow a kobo from any financial institution, and to date, we are not owing any contractor in the state. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, fellow citizens of Sokoto State, it's my pleasure to present the 2025 budget estimate with the consideration of the honorable members. May Allah continue to guide us in all our endeavor. Thank you and wassalamu alaikum.
Sanata uban sanatoci arewa sarki yamma abin bugun gabanmu. Ni fatar da nake yi ga Allah don girman sunayenka Allah. Allah don kimar manzo Allah. Kai ma nurin jaye da gwamnatin da masoya ne da sun kadushi. Sai zaka ko wanda bai da sa'a mai yarda Allah na dan da sun ji an kere ka. Mai yarda Allah uban ya tsira baban Madi da Fodiyo da Hindu. Baban Isa dan burade mai dubu nasara na kara taimakonka. Jikan Umaru dan burade jefi jirgin Nuhu. Tun mai rabo yana watan ya ga ya shiga cikinka. Baban Ahmad Aliyu gwamna, dubuci gwamna, uban dubuci gwamna, goma gwamna, uba ga wanga gwamna, mai sauke gwamna kuma ya aza gwamna. Sanata uban sanatoci arewa, sarki yamma abin bugun gabanmu. Ni fatar da nake yi ga Allah, don girman sunayenka Allah, Allah don kimar manzo Allah, kai malurin jaye da gwamnatin da masoya ne da sun kabi shi. Sai zaka ko wanda bai da sa'a, mai yarda Allah na dan bara da gwamnan Sokoto Ahmed Aliyu. Maka bukata maka bukata Sokoto mai rikon amana, mun ba Allah zabi abinda duk alhairi ta hankata mu. Ka zabi Allah na mu bi shi kwa kiriya Allah ya wa butulci.
Ahmadu Allah yayi gwamna ko suna so ko ba su so ba za a bi.
Yanzu Ahmadu Allah yayi gwamna
ko suna so ko ba su so ba za a bi shi.
Ya Allah sallu alaihi annabi Allah mai Makka da Madina, salatin na alihi da asabu ilahu da su cike na zana. Allah don girman su rafi don isar matsayin suka kare wanga gwamna. da mazan ku. Ga wakar gwamnan Sokoto da Naima Ahmadu Aliyu naku. Sako ta murna ne da Haji Amiru Hamza ya sani in shi ko.
Alhaji Amiru Hamza mai gidan mujewa, don wuce ai hako da tarko, zaki mai ƙarfin arziki na gwamna gwada mini martabar gidanku, don darajar sarki yamma shi da Ahmadu Amiru Hamza ba ni mota, kowa ya yi baya a gare ka, sai zato ko wanda bai da sa'a, mai yadda Allah na ɗan bara gwamnan Sokoto Ahmed Aliyu.
Yau ga mu muna murna Ahmed Aliyu ya zama gwamna mu ƙara gode Allah. Sannan mu yi mishi addu'a mu ba shi goyon baya ga gwamnatin ya tashi. Tun mai kishin Sokoto da gwamnatin ga ya ba da irin gudunmawar shi. Mu don ci gaba mun ka zaɓi Ahmed Ali shi ya samu mun ka bi shi.